I didn't. I tried recording it last night, but my camera did not want to cooperate yet again. So, it's a lovely morning for some disc golf. So, let's try again. Okay, so I don't remember if I said it before, but the course I'm going to play today is Blackhawk. They had Whitehawk and Blackhawk listed, but for Whitehawk it said Blackhawk except smaller. So I guess that's a double entendre or something. But anyhow, that's where we're going. And, oh, just in case I forgot, what's up everybody? It's your boy Ziggy. 55 degrees this morning, so I put on some sleeves and I got my coffee. So now, since I got coffee, that means I can throw like Kevin Jones today. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Hole number 2, 515 feet, and it curves around to the left here. So I'm throwing straight this way, and I'm counting on my disc to curve over in that direction at the end of its flight. Let's see how it goes. Not so great. Early release, so it was on the left, but at least I made it out of the woods. Alright, so my first throw got me stuck behind this tree here, but the basket is pretty much straight ahead of the camera, and what I'm going to have to do is a patent pending stance to try to do the same thing I tried to do on my first shot. Okay, I lied. I didn't have to do a patent pending. I didn't realize I had enough clearance. But I'm happy with that shot. So even though I was happy with the distance on that shot, I'm not in a great position. I'm going to have to try to throw through here and make the disc curve this way. Luckily, I have the James Conrad envy. Yeah. A little bit short, but otherwise okay. I'm not even going to video this putt. I can't even see the basket, but it's somewhere a little bit to the right. I can't throw 455 feet anyhow, but what I'm gonna do is I'll take this trusty diamond and I'll try to make it come up like this and then turn a little bit that way and head toward the basket. We'll see if I'm successful. Not exactly. It never quite came up where I wanted it to. Well, I got to break out a forehand for this one. So I also broke out the Sarah Hokum Crave. And let's see how this works out. I'm okay with that. Could have used a little more anhyzer. This is another one of those where the basket is just off to the right where you can't see it. So I'm going to try the same thing with the diamond. Great, so this time it turned the way I wanted it to, but I was too far over to the right, so I'm in the woods. I'm about to throw the duck for the first time. Duck as in Patin's duck, because this is Josh Patin. Okay, he's our local pro. Over 1,000 rating, just came in second at the Big Rip Classic. And my story behind this is he sells these. He gets a bunch of them made every year and sells them to help finance his trips for going out of town to play and kick people's butts. So I really wanted one, but at the time I was in a bad financial situation and couldn't spring for the 20 bucks. So then one day Josh goes to church and his friend at church says, "Hey Josh, you got any of them discs left?" And Josh says, "Yeah." So the guy says, "Here's 200 bucks. Let me buy 10 of them." Or however many discs, or however many money. I think that was 200 bucks for 10 discs. And Josh happily takes the money and then goes to hand over the discs. And the guy's like, "Nah, give them to people you think deserve them." And that's how I got this disc from Josh Patin. And I'm so sorry I forgot the name of his friend at church. I wanted to give him props too. But thank you, Josh's friend from church. Now, the basket is right over there, and it's going to require just a slight anhyzer. So this disc usually does it for me. It's actually a Westside Discs Warship, and we'll see. Here we go. Yeah, I'm happy with that one. All right, I'm pretty sure we missed my second shot on that one. I'm going to blame the camera, but I think what had happened was I actually forgot to turn it on. But for that shot, I used my pink SPZ3. Thank you for the disc, Jonathan, and thank you, Wade, for finding it in Monroe and turning it in to Cloud 9 Disc Golf, West Monroe and Bossier City, Louisiana. Thank you, Miss Connie, for all you do for us. I can't see the basket from here. but according to the little sign, it's to the left that way, just after this, whatever you call it. It's a shrub or it's a bunch of trees, whatever it is. So for this one, I'm going with the turtle. It's a 157 gram MVP relay in gyro plastic. Got it for my membership in the PDGA, which I joined this year, Professional Disc Golfers Association. And this may be the one that I received, or it may be one of the two that were gifted to me by people when I lost it in the woods before it got returned to me. I don't know which one it is, but I love this disc. Okay, so I threw it too high, so that means it came back a little too much. So I'm kind of in the woods, but I at least made it far enough to where I think I should be able to see the basket. For this shot, since I still have a lot of left turning to do, since I'm so far to the left, my disc should have hit closer to here, but it's over there. I'm gonna use my MVP Volt, because it turns hard left for me, and still got a ways to go. Okay, so for this one, I need my disc to stay pretty straight all the way. So, I'm going with the Buzz. Got this at the Smackdown in Mobile, and actually got it signed by Matty O himself. That's his picture right there. Don't he look just like him? Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Okay, there are two directions to attack this hole. A lefty could go on the left side, or if you throw a forehand, you go the left side, or you can go the right side. It's kind of a football shape to get to the basket. For this one, I'm going to throw the MVP Inertia. Thank you for the disc, Jabba. And I'm going to try going on the right side, because you never know what you're going to get with my forehand. And in case it looks like I'm using a lot of MVP, yes, I am, because I'm a big James Conrad fan, and when he switched over to MVP, so did I. And now that he's the world champion, icing on the cake, man. Well, that wasn't good. You know, I think we missed my putt on the last hole, because I'm turning off the camera in between shots now when I move it, because I already wore out one battery. I only have this other battery left, and it says I have 86 minutes worth of life on it. So I'm turning it off every time, and I think I forgot to turn it on this last time, same as I had done on that previous hole. But here we go. James Conrad Envy again. I swear, that thing flies so good for me, I feel like I'm channeling James Conrad whenever I throw it. All right, another very straight shot. Another task for Matty O. But you can see there's a very narrow gap to get through right there. I hope I can do it. Missed. And we go with the duck again. In case you can't tell from the noise, we are right across the street from the airport, and we're also right across the street from the zoo. Okay, I have zero confidence in my ability to throw it 250 feet over the water and go left. So we're using the Volt again because it hits hard left for me. And I'm not even going to try to go way over the water, but a little bit over the water. Unfortunately, that skipped really hard to the left, maybe hidden in the woods. It's another narrow window, another job for the duck. Oh no! This will be the duck again. Man, the fighter jets are loud. So anyhow, this next hole, which is hole 9, goes between these two ponds here. And yesterday, when I played, my first shot was good / lucky enough to end up beside the pond there. And my second shot with the turtle was beautiful, straight down the middle. It went right by the basket and into the ditch behind it for an OB. Dang it, OB is out of bounds. So here we go for the second try. Man, I just cannot handle all this sunlight. MVP inertia. Man, I was so scared to end up in the water that I barely threw it. All right, we got the pond again, so I'm chicken again. In the woods again. Just a little bit to the left. Okay, this is another one I have to try to turn to the right, so I'm going with the trusty diamond again. again. I threw just a little too much hyzer and it wasn't able to turn. It was just only able to flip up to flat. So for this one, I'm using my Vandal, specifically chosen for me by my coach sometimes, Nick Robichaud, another pro from Lafayette. You can see him sometimes on Counterspin Productions, and also you can see Josh Patin on Counterspin, and most recently on So Blue Productions for the Big Rip. Check them out. Not bad, but no distance. See, that one I tried to get too much power, so I kind of forced it over. Dang it. All right, I'm gonna need a little bit of anhyzer, so the trusty SPZ3 again. All right, I'm going Vandal again. Well, this is going to be an interesting one. Of course. I was so concerned with the tree that I forgot about taking care of everything else. Dang it, held it too long again. Well, I just noticed that it's almost time for me to check out of the hotel, so I have to hustle here. Not enough. Man, see where my disc is? I managed to miss that shot because I'm trying to hurry. That one almost turned like I wanted it to. Man, I still don't see the basket. I'm hitting all the trees on this hole. right, y'all, my first real chance for a birdie today. All right, y'all, last hole of the day. Can't see the basket from here, but it does turn to the right. And there's like a curve to the right where there's a landing zone, and then almost a 90-degree angle from there to get to the basket. My drive yesterday with the lovely diamond, it was one of my most beautiful throws ever. Curved right, perfect, landed right in the landing zone, and then I blew my approach. Let's see if I can do better today. I'll try a standstill. Can't believe I didn't hit any trees. I was way off to the left. Still can't see the basket from here. I can finally see the basket, but it's still quite a ways to go. Let's hope I can channel some Jim Conrad here. Not bad, but I threw too low. All right, that's the end of this round. 18 holes, and my battery says I still have 10 minutes left. So I'll be able to record an ending, whatever you call it, the end of a video. I'll record that in the truck. All right, so I got here early this morning. I was the only vehicle in the parking lot, but now all of a sudden we got lots of vehicles, and that's because as beautiful as the day is right now, it's supposed to get nasty right after lunchtime. Alrighty then, I am late checking out of the hotel, but I called him and the guy said it was okay for me to be late, not that big a deal, so I'm good with that. And I didn't play as well as I did yesterday, but I mean, as you can see, I messed up quite a few shots, but I did have some nice shots. Here's the Tulsa Zoo. at the hotel. Just need to take a quick shower, pack everything up, and then I'm on the way. I'm gonna be like an hour late checking out, but the guy said that was all right. And I'm gonna shoot for Amarillo today, but I don't know. This is a late start due to the disc golf, so I might not make it all the way to Amarillo, but I'll give it a shot. And I'm gonna be taking the back roads. I'll be putting the camera on the charger when I get in the room right now, and that way hopefully I'll have a little bit of charge for the trip. Don't forget to subscribe so that you can get Ziggy with it.